crazy stuff happening, but we're okay. I accidentally knocked a dial on the new mixer and it changed the entire scene. Okay. Titan, thank you very much for the actual 4 years in a row, dude. Being subscribed to the channel. I was straight up late. I was like, oh god, what's going on? I don't got this, but I got this. Welcome. Happy Sunday, everyone. Yeah, that's the same thing that I went again. So when I go to like turn the music down, the other dial's beside it, and if I just nick it a touch, there goes the scene. So I'm gonna have to turn that off because that's super annoying. But other than that, I think I got the music dialed for us. Okay, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. We're gonna have a fun, quick and easy Sunday stream, finishing up what we were supposed to make yesterday. Since those are kind of fridge leftovers, we should definitely cook that first before getting into something new. So if you guys were around last weekend on stream, we had Canadian Thanksgiving, so we smoked a whole turkey, and we probably ate like half of it, maybe a little bit more than half throughout the week. And now we're just gonna use up whatever we have left, pick all the meat off the bones, all that fun stuff, and turn it into enchiladas. That's one of our favorite things to use turkey up with, instead of just like making the typical like turkey rice soup, or we've done turkey pot pies like a ton of times. But yeah, I've been feeling like enchiladas. I made these recently for my clients as well, and they honestly looked so good when they came out of the oven. So excited to make that with everyone today. And I know Mish has made enchiladas recently. She posted the recipe in Discord. You never got your turkey leg. Well, where were you? You didn't even show up. Was I supposed to deliver it? Hi, yet it is. Bob made them too. So it's just enchilada mode now. He was first. Because I know that we made the chicken ones recently as well on stream. So I just posted that same recipe. I did find a recipe for turkey enchiladas that I posted in Discord, but it was a little bit too fancy for me, honestly, with the ingredients. So I dialed it back and I chose the recipe that you guys shared that I also have made before too. They were yummy. Yeah, I'm excited. Uber delivery would have been nice. Imagine just like drone delivery. I wish that could be a thing. Hi, Annie. How's it going? Welcome in, all my wonderful people. You guys having a good weekend so far? What did you guys get up to yesterday? We ended up taking our roommate Wayne out to a Chinese food buffet for his birthday, and he got by the happy birthday robot. He's still grading? No, you're not done yet. Annie. Hi, Mickey. Welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. You and your parents. Only like 2,000 miles. Imagine a drone that could make it that far. I like when we say that. Mickey says, I was naughty. I bought a ready-made meal from Lidl. I got a cottage pie. That's not even bad though, when you think about it. There's so much worse things that you could be bad and get for yourself as a meal. I think like getting a cottage pie pre-made, not that bad. At least it's like mostly real food. You could have honestly just went to McDonald's, right? And got that kind of food. So you did good. Honestly, you made the right choice. I'm proud of you. At least we have a Chinese buffet. You don't have any in town or even nearby. I know that we have a bunch in the city, but this is the one that we have been going to recently. And it is always super busy. Lots of Asian people eat there, which tells me that it's very good food, right? And it's not like overly priced either. I don't know, you start to get to know the staff and stuff there, and it's just always a fun, happy time. It's a busy weekend with grades due. Oh, yeah, I guess it is that time coming up before Christmas. Fun, fun. Okay, here's the menu, guys. I forgot to get beans, like canned beans, to put into the enchiladas, but I think that's okay. We'll still put corn and bell pepper and onion and a bunch of other yummy stuff in. I also got like chopped diced chilies in the can because that's always good too. Just usual dusting and vacuuming on Sunday. Is that like your Sunday routine, is a little cleanup for the week? That used to be like when I was still living at home. That would be our weekly routine. Get the house all cleaned up for another week. As long as there's a bunch of cheese in them. So there's cheese in the enchiladas and there's also cheese on the top that we bake as well. Super, super good. So there's the recipe, guys. Check it out because we've already had some of our community members make these and they said they're really good. And it's so dang easy. The other thing I will say is, as far as leftovers go from these, very good to reheat. You do have to kind of like soggier tortillas once it gets saucy, but I also like the contrast of enchiladas because like the bottom in the pan gets a little soft, absorbs some of the flavors, but then when you bake it, the top gets crunchy usually with the cheese. You get the best of both worlds. A kitty fish. You guys. Okay, what are we doing first? Let's get rid of this into our Listeroo, and away we go. She says prep time 15 minutes only? That's crazy. I don't even know if I could prep all this in 15 minutes, honestly. Are these people real when they make these timings? And then cook time 45 minutes. I would say because the way that we make these enchiladas is everything is going into the tortillas warm already. I don't think it has to bake for 45 minutes. The longest I've ever gone was 30 minutes and the cheese was like bubbling ooey gooey. It was nuts. So kind of just treat it like any baked casserole where you put it in a nice high heat oven. These ones don't have foil on them. And then you just kind of watch, usually 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And you want the bubbles to be bubbling all throughout the casserole, not just around the edge. That's your telltale sign that it's all heated through and ready to eat. Hi, Luna. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you. You've always had issues with the prep time that these recipes give. It really stresses me out, honestly, Bonk. Even as a chef. Like, if I read this as just a home cook, and I was like, oh, prep time, like 15 minutes? Awesome. Like, that's nothing. And then you realize it's taken you 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to prep it all. Like, it just makes you feel bad. It's like, am I doing something wrong? No, you're not. Just everyone needs to stop trying to rush cooking food, I feel. To me, it's always better feeling if you give a longer amount of time and it doesn't take you as long. Then you're safe, right? Just a quick note on that. That's my opinion. You guys can share your own. Okay, ingredients. We're going to be baking this in the Lloyd pan today. When I made these on Wednesday, this past week, because I got a whole turkey for my clients and butchered it up for them too. It was around 8 enchiladas in the pan, so 4 by 2. What's in there? Oh, it's just a little like, I can see how I don't know if this was the one that I marinated the beef in with paprika, or you can see the coating on the pan is like kind of coming off. It looks a little rusty. Weird. But I couldn't scrub it anymore, so I don't know what to say. But that will be the pan that we make everything in. You're making herb-crusted rack of lamb with a red wine reduction, garlic mashed potatoes with chive and sour cream. I'm coming straight up over. That sounds amazing. I haven't had lamb in a long time. But holy smokes. Garlic mashed potatoes with chives and sour cream. Those are my favorite things on mashed potatoes. Okay, first things first, they say, prep your oven and enchilada sauce. I don't know if we're gonna do the sauce right away. I usually start with all the filling things first. So we'll get our onion and bell pepper ready. I usually just julienne those and then saute them up in a pan a little bit with some spices so that they're not bland. And then we got to pick our turkey and chop it up into nice bite-sized pieces. You don't want to leave the turkey pieces too big in enchiladas or any type of meat for that matter, because when you roll up the tortilla, you don't want it to like stab through by accident. So nice little bite-sized pieces on that. We need some corn, which will go in with the onion and bell pepper, let's say. That way it can get a bit heated too because it is frozen. It is frozen. Take that out so we can portion it in a second. You need to make a 40 garlic mashed potato, like the 40 clove chicken. I'm in. Oh, did anyone see? This just popped up on, I think, Instagram, somewhere online that I was scrolling. But Alton Brown is doing a live show, I think in Seattle, in March. I think it's like supposed to be one of his last live things that he does, but I thought that might be so fun for some of us to go to. His last tour, right? I was like, is that where we want to meet up? I don't know. But I thought that might be fun to try and plan, even though I don't even have a passport currently that I could use. But anyways, back on track. Okay, we got the bell pepper, onion, corn. We got our Turks. Tortillas are back here. You guys can use whatever tortilla you like. I'm using these ones today because I find that they don't really like affect me gluten / wheat wise. It's like a vegetable mixed sort of tortilla. Super, super good. I've been eating them lately and it's good for digestion. That's a crazy username. Thanks for the follow, 1234, and all of the other numbers. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Okay, so there's our tortillas. We need to shred some cheese. We have a little bit left over from our nachos on Friday, if you guys missed that stream. But we'll do more. And then from there, we can do our enchilada sauce, because I like it to be nice and warm going into everything. I think that's it. And then we have sour cream and salsa to eat with them if you want. 86 the potatoes. We're all out. Thank you for the bits, Luna. That's cute. We're 86. Okay, let's do this. So they say put the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, but I'm going to go higher temp. Because I found when I baked them at 350, they didn't get as like crispy crunchy with the cheese on top. It was more just like soft, kind of soggy tortilla with melted cheese. So we're going to bump that temp up. It's about the only kind of change I'm going to make to the recipe before we start. Just giving treats to Papa and his little bone. Was Papa good this week? He's been learning a lot. We're breaking the rules, guys. That's it. Whoa, we're like sideways. You guys just got a little taste of behind the scenes. Okay, starting with, first we'll do this corn and portion it out. So I'm just gonna use corn in place of the beans. But I will say if you use both, that's also good. You can do half and half. So it just says 1 can of black beans. So I think I'll just measure out maybe 1.5 to 2 cups of this corn. Pretend like it's a can of beans. Papa's been good. I'm happy for you. Also, that means that you've been doing good training him too. Who in chat? I know Mish and Bob have eaten enchiladas lately. Oh, okay, when you're pouring out frozen veggies, definitely watch. Lately, I've noticed a lot of, like, not so nice bits in frozen veggies, so I know watch. But who in chat has had enchiladas before? I can't recall if I've ever eaten them from a restaurant at all, but growing up, my mom would often make these every now and then. Bonk, of course. And so then we can also say that enchiladas come with a couple different sauces. Mexican food. Today we're making a red sauce, rojo. But I've also made turkey enchiladas before with a green sauce, verde. Hello, Slam. Welcome in. And then I love how, like, before I made enchiladas on stream, Sam had never eaten them before. So I brought enchiladas into his life, and now he really likes them. Your mom makes them. You had them at a local restaurant. Your dad used to make them. See, it's like such a thing that you either grow up with or you don't, right? Okay, let's get some veggies out. Mexican food is so peak. It's in your top 3. I think the same for me. I honestly think the same. Just gonna give that a rinse-a-roo. Rojo verde. Oh, you've even had the white enchiladas? Whoa. So it's just like a creamy kind of sauce? There's not a lot of Mexican food in Canada. So we don't, like, get everything that you guys get. Like, going down to California as a Canadian is, like, mind-blowing. It's so much fun. Holy smokes, where you grew up, there was more Mexican restaurants by count than any other type. I would love that. Ugh, I hate the pepper seeds. So I usually cut it like this, just go around the core. And that'll keep them all together. Then we can chop that little bit off. Sometimes if there's a lot left up here, you can chop that off. Sometimes I do anyways. Just as like a little chef snack if you want. And then that's what we are taking away. Who this? Kermit's hoodie for 39 months in a row, friend. Welcome back to the kitchen crew. I hope you're having a good weekend, and thank you very much for being part of our foodie community. I'm gonna eat those while we prep. Okay, we're gonna clean that out. And the other one. And now we can prep. You would love to try a mission burrito sometime. They sound so good. And then Bonk was saying, white enchiladas, just chicken with bechamel sauce and cheese. Nom. That sounds really good. Just got done cutting and prepping strawberries for lunch tomorrow. Okay, we were watching a Korean, let's say YouTuber. Because I haven't watched her like a ton, but when I do, she goes camping and stuff. And it's called Plan D, if you guys want to look it up. But she finally uploaded another camping vlog today, so we watched it. It's like 50 minutes long. So we were watching this AM during coffee. And for her dessert camping, this is so crazy to me. She melted some marshmallows just like in a little cup over the fire. And then she whips out whole dried strawberries. I was like, my God, we don't even like get anything like that here. Just like a whole freaking dried strawberry. Like, it was huge. Puts it on a skewer. Plan D is her name. Put the dried strawberry on a skewer, dipped it in the like marshmallow, so it was coated in that, and then you can toast it again after if you want. I died. I freaking died. It looks so good. Did you find it, Bonk? I'll rate it again in chat. Plan B is a skateboarding company and other things. Hi, Greek. Welcome in. How are you doing? Alex says, do you have a favorite dish to cook? Is it the same or different as your favorite dish to eat? Oh my gosh, like if I have a favorite dish to cook, that's actually crazy for me to think about. Like probably any type of homemade pasta, I would say. I just really like that process. And then it's probably, yeah, it's definitely different than my favorite dish to eat, which is honestly like so simple. It's probably a burger. And he says, I especially love making soba noodles from scratch. Just have to bring back the traumatic experiences, hey? Just can't forget them. Thanks, Mish. She's standing up for me for once. Okay, let's do like not this whole half of onion. Let's go like maybe a third. And then we'll julienne that. Killer slap, the orca. Plan B is also a musician and a rapper too. The other very cool thing that she made on the video today, which I said we freaking have to try, was like basically, you guys know what Hot Pockets are? If I say that word, maybe some of the Europeans won't. But what she did, she made curry, mixed it up with noodles and stuff, and then she took, it looked like a Japanese like milk bread, like really, really nice soft white bread. Made a little pocket, like she flattened down the inside of the bread by the crust, and she put a couple scoops of the curry with noodles inside, put another piece of bread on top, and then just like smooshed it with a bowl and made a hot pocket. And I was like, my God. And then she like blitzed up the rest of the bread into breadcrumbs, dipped these like filled bread pockets in the breadcrumbs, and then baked them in the air fryer. Was like, I need to try this. We need to make this with something. So like, what should we fill it with? Right? I was so in. It looked insane when she cut into it. I was like, imagine putting like beef stew in there. It looked almost like a pasty from the UK. My mind was blown. Let me wipe this board from the onion juice and we'll wrap it up, get it back in the fridge. Right? I thought that would be so fun to try on stream. Just like a bunch of different little hot pockets. Because they're different than pizza pockets, right? It's a different style of dough. But that is what I discovered on YouTube today, so I thought I would share. Okay, we got our onion, bell pepper, and corn ready to roll. Wait, what are pizza pockets? Google it, Greek. It's like a pastry that's filled with cheese, tomato sauce, and like pizza toppings. That is the best way to describe it, honestly. That is what they are. I haven't had those in a hot minute. Okay, next we're gonna chop and pick the Turks. Getting meaty. Let's see what we have to deal with here. A hot pocket minute. Yeah, it's like a hand pie filled with pizza ingredients. Yeah, good one, Bonk. Like a miniature calzone, but very processed, cheap version of it. So on Friday, guys, we went to one of our favorite little butcher shops called Victoria Meats. Not too far from here. They had a help wanted sign on the front door. Let's go this way, actually. So then I asked the girl behind the deli counter what that was all about. It's like 25 to 30 hours a week, she said. So I'm definitely printing out my resume and bringing it there. Just been thinking about like winter time coming, and I have to drive like about 40 minutes to go to my client's house every day, and when it snows it's probably gonna double that amount of time driving. So I was like, what if I just go work at the butcher shop that's close to home? I feel like that could work out. How you know the turkey was smoked, guys? It's all nice and pink still. So this is the breast, and then we have to pick some meat off of the drums. I'm gonna go for maybe around like 1-inch cubes or smaller, but don't go too big. It's like if a Stromboli had a baby with a Pop-Tart. Basically, yeah. And then as we chop this, let's just put this into a big bowl that we're gonna mix all the filling in together once it's all cooked up. Annie, this one has a 50 raw score. Wait, like what you're grading or what I'm doing right now? My little bench scraper. Your physics test. Oh no. That would be me. Was there a little tendon down here? No. I always make sure, right, like when you're chopping up the turkey, because sometimes there's still like little bones or cartilage. You don't want to bite down on that in the middle of your enchilada. So don't rush through this process. The class average is 64 so far. That sounds like one of your lower averages over the years. Good morning, White Dove. How are you doing today? Usually it's low 70s, right? I remember this. Okay. We got the white meats. That looks yummy. Now, let's see how this is going to pick off. Because, like, I know from experience that picking meat off of the bones is always a lot easier when it's warm. But let's see. The other class has a few brighter students, so that will bring it up. Okay. And then, obviously, the rest of these bones, I'm going to make another stock. I never put the skin in. I don't like just the texture of that, so I always pick the skin off to go in the stock too. And then we'll just watch as we cut, because there's a few like tendony bits and stuff from the dark meat always. What's your guys' favorite thing to do with leftover turkey? Eat it? You don't like have a go-to thing, Bob, that you always do every year? Like, I'm always down for sandwiches and stuff like that. Soup. Sam says pot pie is his favorite. Would enchiladas be like your second then? Liana says turkey soup. Love it.
Enchiladas is like fourth.
Enchiladas is fourth, guys. But we haven't had them in a while, so that's why this is happening today.
Turkey clubs would be my first choice.
Ooh.
Then pot pie, then turkey soup, then enchiladas.
Nice. It's almost always been turkey sandwich. Honey, your leftover turkey. Forget it in the car and then cuss when you discovered it. How can you do that? That's so sad. You like to do Monte Cristo. I like that one with turkey and ham still. Guys, good ideas. See, we're getting prepped. I know you just had Canadian Thanksgiving, so we're helping you guys out coming up to American Thanksgiving. Oh, I get it. Soup sandwiches, wraps. We've been kind of obsessed with wraps lately. Been getting that big pack from Costco. Just freezing one bag of them. Okay, there's a lot of tendons here, guys. I'm like working it out. Work it, work it. Cornbread stuffing.
What didn't you like? What happened?
The very right-hand swiper, that changes the seams apparently.
Oh.
So if you just nick it with your hand, if you go to turn the music down, it goes black. Okay, a little bit more. I know this is probably like everyone's least favorite part of turkey is always picking the meat off of the like drumsticks and stuff. You did it? Thanks, Samo. Everyone say, hey, thanks, Samo. What did I find here? More meat? No. Look at that stuff from the tendon. Won't even have to chop it. Nice. Big one there. I'm gonna just pull some of the dark meat as we deal with it now. Nice little small pieces already for us. Gotta watch those tendons. They're like in turkey, they're basically like bones with how much they grow. But usually in chicken, like once you bake the dark meat, the leg, the tendons will kind of just melt into everything. Very different than turkey. And then this is the wing. So let's see what kind of meat we got on the wing. Today we're doing a red sauce. There's a really good recipe linked that a few people have already made in chat. And this is like my second time making this for us. Last time I did it with chicken, so now we're trying it with our leftover turkey, Gabe. But I've also done a green sauce one, so if you want to see that, I'm sure the VOD is on YouTube. What? Yeah? Guys, okay, now we're blowing Sam's mind even more. So the one time that I made him turkey enchiladas, it was the verde version, the green. So today, I'm making the red one for him, which he's also never had. There's actually quite a bit of meat on this little winger. We're almost there, though. I think she said around 3 cups of chopped turkey meat. It's a first for Samo. Love that for us. That's gonna make such a good stock. More stonk. This is the last piece to pick, and then we'll chop this all. And we're on to cookins. And then today, guys, while the enchiladas are quickly baking in the oven, if you weren't around on Friday, because we were also waiting for the chicken wings to bake Friday, and you know I don't like standing around much. It feels weird. We started building a cute jack-o'-lantern Lego, so we'll finish that up today. It even lights up. We'll turn all the lights off and test it out. Samo's ready to eat. You're shocked? Well, you also gotta remember that he grew up German. I don't think that his mom would have cooked a lot of Mexican food for him when he was young. Tell that's smoked too by the nice pink color. Okay, so now we can just line up some bits, cut through, and I'm picking the pieces that I know don't have any tendons or anything in them. And even if they do, you'll be able to feel it when you cut it with your knife, right? It'll be hard. There'll be like a definite snap sound. It's like, uh-oh, didn't find that one. You love cheese enchiladas? I've never had just cheese. I've always just had it with the meat and like different stuff inside. And usually I always had it with red sauce. Growing up, I never had it with green sauce until I made it myself. But you gotta think, like in the 90s when I was growing up, that's when Old El Paso brand in North America like really started to become popular and market themselves. So back then, like that was such a new thing for us, especially as like Canadians getting Mexican food up here. Hi, Uncle Stinky from Seattle. So then I have to ask, did you attend Graham and Amanda's little pop-up that they had this week? Okay, definitely cut that part off. Pull out the vein. No thank you. Cut that side. This is Devin. It's been a whole month. I'm glad it feels that way to you guys. It's nice to be missed. You didn't even know about it? Dang. I mean, the only time I knew about it is because one of my mods told me that they were going to attend it. And I was like, what the heck? So don't feel like you missed out. You can only go 12 hours without a Kate stream. Shoot. That's not very long. Okay, last pieces. That wasn't bad at all. Like, I've picked so much poultry meat off bones over the years. It's not really my favorite process anymore. But I guess I'm pretty good at it, hey? We made quick work of that mundane task. Bam. So this is what everything else will get mixed into. Let's do a little cleanup. A bit of a mess, not too bad. And then I think we're going over to the stove. Doing a little bit of cooking, guys. Enchiladas and homemade sauce. Don't sleep on this recipe. It's so good. And very easy. Would be awesome to make on a Sunday like we are now. And then you have a couple lunches later in the week. Or if you're someone that doesn't really like to cook dinner, then just save that for dinner instead to reheat. Bag of bones. Go with it. I actually can't believe we're like slowly working our way to the end of October already. Where does the time keep going, guys? I don't even know what to say. You're going to see if you have everything to make enchiladas. I love it. That makes me so happy when this happens. I've done my part. I have inspired the community. Rinse off the board. You saw Samo? It's just a figment of your imagination. We're here. Let's get a frying pan. Well, I guess we'll also need like a medium-sized pot. This might be big enough actually to make the sauce. So let's leave that out too. Turn this on to medium-high heat. We're gonna saute the onion and pepper together. And then to that, in the bowl, we'll also add these diced green chilies. Very delicious, a little bit spicy too. Put those over there. And let's just get some olive oil. And we also have this corn, which I think I'll just run quickly under a bit of water to take the frost off. And that will just go in at the end with the pepper and onion. I love how we're smoking because there's a little bit of like oil on the coil burner. So funny. It's smoking! Hurry! Call the fire department. Somebody pulled the alarm here the other day. Oh, that was yesterday. So I guess good thing we didn't stream. Yeah. It was going for what, like a good 15, 20 minutes? 30? So I guess good thing we didn't stream yesterday. What the heck? I'll leave this oil over here just in case. Get a spoon. Get that stuff in. We'll just cook it all together. And then while this is heating up, I'm gonna go grab some spices. We're going to do cumin seed. I also have some taco spice that we'll need, so do that. I did a little bit of chili powder last time. That was good. Maybe a touch of granulated garlic. And then I think just a little bit of oregano. Those are all my favorite spices that are Mexican flavored Tex Mex. Anything else? I think we're good. I hear some sizzling happening, and then we'll also season this stuff with some salt and pepper. It's cooking. Things are happening. The lighting in here today is not bad at all. Pinch of salt. Look at how adding this salt makes the oil go crazy. Whoa! Guys, I don't know what to think, but apparently it's supposed to snow here tomorrow. I'm not ready for it. There's light in our life, but I think it's dead. How do we charge this little light up? We have to have it on its own separate little finger? Oh, man. Oh, man. That is looking good. I have it at a pretty nice high heat so you can get a bit of caramelization on there. We're not ready for the cold time? Yeah, I know! It's like usually okay. This is what I grew up with here. So I grew up here for like 23 years before I moved away. It was known for Halloween costumes that you should always plan your trick-or-treating costume to fit a snowsuit underneath. Because sometimes on Halloween, we get like a massive dump of snow. But it's a little too early for that to be happening. You're getting your favorite weather now, Bonk. Yeah, warm days, crisp nights, and finally no fog. Love it. Guess we don't have to go as high up. The other thing that we have to do today is check on the Aero Garden, so I'm going to put that on the list so I don't forget. And then, Samuel, can you just open the window a little bit, please? Because, guys, this is our 2 weeks on our herbies. And we gotta put some food in again, and I want to show you the growth. It's shorts weather today and tomorrow where you are. What? That's crazy. Tomorrow's seriously supposed to be +1 Celsius. It's like, excuse me? Excuse me, please? That's looking nummy. You can see every detail of the SpaceX launch and return landing. People were posting, I follow a page called Alberta Storm Reports here on Facebook. People posted the line of what, like 6 Starlinks that landed last night. They saw it all the way up here. The train, that's what they're called. And were they landing, or that's just them like floating around? Just floating around, chilling, doing their part so that people can watch Twitch TV wherever they are. Yeah, spring here, Carses, when it starts to run off. Does not smell so good. Those are getting there. It's looking good. Okay, what's on our list next? Shred the cheese and then make the sauce. Nice, Annie. One student got 94. That's getting much better. Okay, so we're more just trying to cook this stuff till it's translucent and then a little bit of color on it. But we don't want it to go too soggy, right? Because it is going to bake a bit in the oven too. Yeah, that student does not need a tutor. He should tutor all the other kids. Who's this? Asrorf? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm getting the cheese. Oh, okay. This cheese was packed with a little bit of pickled jalapeno from our nacho day. I'm okay with that. That's gonna be really good. Hello, Asrorf. Welcome. I'm glad you found us today. Okay, I think we're gonna turn this baby off. Get this corn in here. Warmed up a bit. And then we'll pour our spices in a bit to finish a little saute in this pan. That sound, the best. So we already did some salt and pepper. I'm gonna do just some sprinkles of these spices now. A bit of oregano. Some cumin. We just did this fresh on Friday. Toasted it and then blitzed it up, so that should be really yummy. We'll do a little bit of garlic, because we can. I think that will be good. And then just a touch of chili powder, actually. And then we're going to save like our Tex Mex taco spice for the actual enchilada sauce itself. And I also have been having the habit of throwing a bit of salsa in the enchilada sauce. Very good. All right, so the peppers, onions got translucent. That way, when we go to bake this stuff in the oven, all of the moisture is already cooked out and it's not gonna make our tortillas go soggy. We'll just let that stuff hang out there. It is, yes. Mexican oregano is different from the Italian variety. You actually have to go to like a Mexican market to find that stuff. I honestly don't know if I've ever tried it, Bonk. I honestly don't know. Let's do a chunk like this. Oh no. Mish. I mean, we do have feta in the fridge. Guess we could put feta inside. How's Blondie doing this weekend? Welcome in, dude. Then use it? Gosh dang it, she says. What are we saving it for? Mish got a Pokemon? Lucky. What the heck? Where's the box grater? I see it. I thought it was dirty. Sam put the dishes away, guys. Don't worry. It still exists. It's just elsewhere. We're saving it for a rainy day, pretty much. Do we need to have a poll whether I need to put feta inside the enchiladas? Let chat decide, and then I'm not held liable. Samo says, what about just a little sprinkling on top after they come out of the oven? Not the mental breakdown. Don't. They're my enchiladas, not Misha's. But, I mean, you guys are cooking with Kate, though. So, I don't know now. Let's get a bowl. She is given one entire bit for this, okay? Why is this cheese so good, guys? Yummy, creamy cheese. Gonna be delicious in the enchiladas. All right, so we got this that we'll use after this. Because that's from Nacho Day, aka Friday. So we'll use that up first for maybe the middles. And then we'll just put the plain stuff on top. Okay, cheese to the side. Feta. Okay, done with this. Let's bring over our pan of things that we just cooked. And we're gonna dump it in here. Suki, thank you very much for the 300 bits, friend. Love your streams. I learned so much from them. That's why I come here every weekend. Spread the deliciousness, guys. That's what we do. We've been doing it for a long time. Kind of blows my mind. Actually, we should be having a partner-versary next month's coming up. It was the 22nd or something like that. Once upon a time. So stay tuned for that. We usually bake like a nice cake or something together. Okay, so there's that part of the mix that I do. Like I said, if you don't want corn, put the black beans, like the recipe said, or you could even do both. Next, we'll open up those. These were on sale this week. I was so happy. Winning. Dos Amigos diced green chilies, aka jalapenos. How was the roommate's birthday? It was fun, Gearbox Man. Thanks for asking. We took them out for a Chinese food buffet, and they have that cat robot. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Careful with the small cans. But some Chinese places have a little robot that will like help them serve, stuff like that. Guys, I can't open the can. So then we got it to bring over a piece of cake and say happy birthday without him knowing. It was awesome. And then after we did it, somebody else did it for another table because they're like, what? You can do that? It was just a really fun time. Green chilies. That's what they look like out of the can. Should we use the whole can, guys? Samo says yeah. We're going all out. They taste a little tinny, personally, but I do have a pretty sensitive palate. And compared to the other brand of chilies I used this week, these ones aren't as good, honestly. Sometimes it is worth paying a little bit extra for the other product. You do so much green chilies in yours. I remember my mom would do that for us too. We weren't scared. 6 tests to go only, Annie? You're doing actually really good. Need one of the next level can openers? I think we've looked at them, haven't we, Sam?
What?
Next level can opener so I don't get sharp edges. I thought the KitchenAid one was good. Okay. Enchilada sauce. Back over to the stove, and then while we're there, I guess I can just leave this here. We're gonna get the oven heating up. Ow! Cast iron pans, that's the thing about them. After you cook with them, the handle stays hot for frickin' ever. Okay, where's my little pop-up here now? That's gonna smoke so much. The splashes that we got from sauteing the veggies. Boom. Okay, there we go. So, enchilada sauce. Let me actually just read this through one more time. But the gist of it is we're gonna make like a roux. So they made it with oil and flour, but I did it with butter and flour because you always taste better with butter when you make a roux. So we're gonna make a little roux, and then into there we're gonna mix our taco spice, or if you buy Tex Mex spice, something like that. But this is what's gonna flavor your enchilada sauce. So make sure you have enough of that to start because we use quite a bit. So we're gonna put that in with the roux, and then from there, we will start making the sauce with just some stock. I should have a liter in here, but I know that you only usually need half a liter of stock. So chicken stock, turkey stock, whatever you want. And that's the base of the sauce with the spices and stuff. And it is so dang good. And then, like I said, since I've made a couple of renditions of the enchiladas and sauce before, I've also started mixing in just like a little bit of salsa into the sauce, and it is so good. So try that out if you haven't. Just a bit tomatoey. But here is our stock. You can like do the blizzard test on it. That's how you know it's a really nice stock. Okay, so I just need a bit of butter cut, and then I'll grab the flour, and then we will cook that. Boss man, you're late, but better late than never. Nice stock, thank you. That's a lot of turkeys and chickens cooked down. That's all that is. Many birds. I think it only said about 2 tablespoons of your fat and flour each. I'm just gonna eyeball that one up. How did the wings and nachos turn out? Very good. Very good. I really like the chicken wings. Like, the flavor of the crispy chicken skin is so nutty to me. And then the homemade chipotle hot sauce with the lime, like, cuts through the fattiness of the chicken wing. And then the nachos, like, for how simple they were so good. And then there was some leftovers. So yesterday, because we went to a buffet, right, I wasn't like super hungry to eat a full dinner. So I just reheated a little bit of the nachos in the air fryer. And that was such a good snack. Piled some salsa on there and just munched them up. Those 2 recipes are in Discord if you guys missed them. Okay. Let's switch this up now. And I'll just go grab the flour. Whoa. Wait. Did we always have the screen things on the top? I thought those were gone. The battery percentage and stuff. I swear those were not there this morning. But anyways, let's turn on the butter. I don't know what I did. I scrolled over once. Hi. I give up. Wait, it literally took out every camera. It took out every camera. Can you guys hear me? We are having a little bit of issues this morning with the cameras turning on. So I honestly don't know what happened, but apparently I don't exist in the kitchen anymore. Somebody send help. Honestly. I honestly don't know what to say to this one. I'm gonna reevaluate my life. Just turned into a ghost for Halloween. I'm just gonna turn them off and then back on and reactivate them. But how could one camera break the other ones?
Can I finish the first one, please?
I didn't know. You were doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the GoPro.
Well, everything's broken and now nothing's responding. I just walked away to the living room. That's where we're at in life right now. But while we're here, guys, since you can hear me and can't see me, I will say I have been actually reevaluating my life and how I like want to show up online. And I've been like really hemming and hawing about streaming on Twitch. I don't know why. It's just something about you guys having to always pay to watch me without ads all the time is starting to bug me. And I feel like maybe we can put that money towards something better. So I'll just leave that there. I'll keep you guys updated on it. But that's currently what I'm feeling after like almost 7 years of doing this. Maybe we could do something better. We're in tune with this season. I honestly have no idea what's going on. I'm not touching anything. I'm just like the fact that we keep having issues like this streaming makes it not as fun for me and not as fun for you guys either. We're live. We're here. If anyone wants to give any input or opinions on how they feel or of other things that we can do, by all means, do share that. I love your guys' input, especially like those of you that have been here with me for forever. Don't let tech get me down. Oh, it's not even all that, Annie. It's just something that I've been pondering for like a couple months now. I know you guys are patient, but I also just need to tell you how I'm feeling. I'm never gonna be that streamer that just like doesn't show up one day and is like, wow, what happened to her? Where did she go? But I will keep you updated on how I'm feeling and maybe what I'm gonna do in the future. So now we're gonna add a couple spoonfuls of flour into the butter. I forgot to grab a whisk. But this is where you want a whisk so that you can keep your sauce nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
I would think I want to switch to YouTube, guys, and then also just create a Patreon site where I can share my videos that way instead. And then you guys don't have to watch ads. I don't know how it'll be, but it'll be YouTube Lives more and like Patreon rather than Twitch. I'll figure it out. It's just that's what's been in my brain lately. And I like to share that with you guys. I know it's always scary making a change, but sometimes you don't know that the change is needed, right? Okay, that's pretty thick. You can maybe do a little less flour than that, but now let's put in our spices. And like, don't be afraid to put in a good amount of the Tex Mex spice in there. I know it looks like so powdery right now. I'm gonna just put a touch of olive oil because I can. It's just a bit dry for my liking. So if it's too dry, just add more fat. I haven't read chat either, guys, because Sam was just over there working. And we gotta bring this sauce together pretty quickly. So now, in very small increments, we're gonna start adding the stock. And then stirring, stirring, stirring until there's no lumps. And then keep doing that until you hit 2 cups worth that you have added. I just know that like the subs on Twitch keep going higher and higher priced. And I don't know, it's just bugging me. So I feel like there's maybe another platform that we could all spend time together that is just more conducive to what we want. And not break the bank as much, because that's crazy. That went so nice and smooth. What the heck? Adding cold stock to the hot pot. No lumps. I saw I dropped a little piece. Wipe it up before it melts everywhere. No, streaming is a meaningful place for me, as I've told employers before that I stream and enjoy it. Totally, right? It's totally an enjoyable thing. And that's honestly why I don't really like have a full-time job, right? Because then I'd have to give all of this up. It's been a lesson in learning what my capacity is over the years. Everyone's is different. I just want to make sure that I'm bringing enough monetary value to everyone, I guess. That's really like the one thing I guess that we worry about as creators is like, are people getting value from my content? That's always a question I have. I'm gonna stop there for adding the stock. Let this come back up to a simmer. And then while it's simmering, we do want to stir this because the flour will try to cook to the bottom of the pot at the beginning stages. Okay, now I am gonna for sure turn on the oven. We're gonna go up to 400 Fahrenheit. Right? We need to do what's best for me and Samo. Everything else is just like nice to have. Totally, it's like family. And like as much as things have always changed for us over the years in our life, I know that streaming is always something that is like stable, right? That we could always fall back to. I know that we have that support. I love that, White Dove. Thanks for saying that. Turn it up. That's it. You got it.
I can't get the face cam working for some reason.
What the heck?
So shut the face cam off for now.
Okay.
Maybe just let some things cool down over here.
Letting things cool down.
Over here?
Yeah.
You can feel here? That's hot as fuck.
Oh, baby.
These three are also hot as fuck. So if we have them pointed right here, it's just getting hot air blown onto them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let them cool down a bit and see if that will help.
Okay. Here is your phone.
If you need to, pull out the GoPro to in front of you.
Yeah, I'll just switch it around that way. It's fine. We got this. Okay, we're coming back up, guys. It's looking good. I usually don't add the salsa into here till the end. And then, while we're waiting, grab our tortillas out. This one will go into the freezer because we don't need it, and then we'll eat that stuff this week. Is this the smoked turkey we did? Yeah, exactly a week ago. So the nice thing about smoking food is it's like a preserving process. So I'm not worried about the cooked turkey sitting in the fridge for a week. It's not like I open the fridge all the time and leave it open to warm up, where like a leftover can start to go bad. Stuck it in the back of the fridge, didn't look at it. These are flour, yeah. I have never actually made enchiladas with corn tortillas. I've always used flour, just honestly simply for the fact that that's what the recipe said, and then also the flour is more pliable for a tortilla, so it makes it easier to roll everything up without it falling out, putting a hole through it, right? Cracking. Because I find that corn tortillas are just a bit drier, but if you wanted to use corn tortillas, I think my suggestion would be maybe like a little dunk in water first before you roll them, just to help them become more pliable. Maybe, because I guess over the years. Okay, this is really rolling now, guys. I'll just give it a little turn down. And then from here, usually about 5 more minutes, and it's all cooked through. And I think like the consistency of this sauce looks really good. Don't want to go too thick, because then when you bake it, it might like get really, really thick and reduce too much. So for the cheese for the enchiladas, I'm using what we call here in Canada marble. So it's like nice and creamy and soft and melty, which I would suggest you don't want a hard cheese. And so yeah, Bonk says you can get masa and flour mixed tortillas. That's what I often make from scratch. If I'm making tortillas for myself, I'll always do a half and half of masa and flour. And that way you get like the yummy corn flavor, but you still get the pliability of the flour. Okay, putting this stock away. Let's grab our jar of salsa. And then I think it's time to start assembling. Usually just do a couple scoops until I'm happy. 1, 2, and maybe we'll do 3. Now it's a little bit tomatoey. And we haven't added any salt to this yet, right? So definitely let's taste it now. See if it needs any seasoning. Yo, what the heck? With how rich the stock is, I don't even think we need any seasoning. It's actually crazy tasting. Okay, that is completed. That is really delicious. I'm happy. Let's come over here. Yes, I have heard of that one too. Okay, give me a sec. We're gonna switch over here. I am gonna bring the GoPro over, but currently you're just gonna get a black screen while I do that. We never give up, chat. How is that gonna look? I'm here. Can we go closer through the app? We can't. Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm here. That's about as good as we're gonna get, but that works. That works. Go a little bit higher so it's not like it's like looking down on me. Take the bottom of the camera out. And then the other part is I'm gonna just go down a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're here. There's a lot of me. You get the whole freaking area. Okay, so make a little assembly station is what I usually do. How did I do this last time? Where did I roll all of them? Oh, I just rolled them in another pan in front of me and then transferred them over. That's right. So get another pan, or you could probably just do this on a plate. I'll try a plate. But it felt weird like rolling them directly on the board or a counter. Let's do this. Just a little surface. And then first things first, actually, we're gonna take our baking pan and we're just gonna do a couple swipes with a ladle of the sauce down. It's like a protective layer. I find that it really helps the enchiladas not stick as much when you do that.
I agree with you, Mom.
You like that camera combo?
I do.
Oh no! Hi Rocco guy, how's it going?
You see the rest of your kitchen?
It's true. You guys literally see it all. Kind of like when you guys make lasagna. Gotta always do the swipe of the sauce on the bottom before the noodles. Same. How's Rockout Guy doing today? Now, put this beside you somewhere where you can just easily take the enchilada, put it in the pan. If I set it there, it's not too precarious. Next one. Yeah, I think that's good here, where this bowl is. I think the other thing you could also do, put a little bit of enchilada sauce right in here if you wanted. But I usually just like it with the filling and the cheese and then let the sauce kind of flow in by itself. This angle makes it more like a TV show. Did we just do something that we should have done before? As I'm like, yeah, I'm just like rethinking about how I want to show up online. And you guys are like, this is amazing. Please. And then, okay. We got our filling, tortillas, and we also need our cheese. Which I will sneak into another bowl. We're learning. Yeah, imagine if we did this 6 years ago where we would be. Imagine, Mish. Where's the feta? It's gonna get sprinkled on top. Stop stressing me out. We're the John Cenas of the world. I love it. I know it's a little bright on the light part. That's the only thing with the two different cameras. One's a GoPro, one's like a Sony. Okay, I mixed the chopped chilies, pickled jalapenos into there. But I think I can get away with turning this down even more. And it'll just like adjust itself. Did that go too dark, guys? I honestly don't see a difference. What about the right one? Okay, that way I'm not like glowing as much standing back here. All right, so we're gonna try and make this as easy as possible for ourselves. And also just a note, the oven is heating up while we're doing this, so we don't have to wait forever. One wrapie down. We're gonna go cheese. One nice little layer like that. Yeah, don't hold back. I go too close? Maybe. Then we're gonna go a couple scoops of our filling. And I really fill them up, don't be scared. Good little mix of everything though. Watch what you're piling in to your wrap. I think that'll be good. Don't want to overfill it to where it's too hard to wrap and then everything's falling apart. So we're gonna tuck in. Some people don't tuck, but I like the tuck. It's just a little bit easier serving wise when it comes out of the oven all saucy and cheesy. Don't want everything falling out the ends. Then we'll tuck and then wrap. Take that. And I go into the pan this way. So it'll go 4 and 4. We'll get 8 enchiladas, hopefully, with the filling we made. What's up, Ben? How are you doing, dude? Haven't seen you guys in a minute. It's a burrito. Yeah, I make little enchilada burritos. Like I said, it's way easier for serving. And we wrap. So this part could be monotonous to people, or it could be fun, doing a little assembly line. Don't get too stressed about how you roll this up. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, trust me. Is it just you? Yeah, it's true. Next week, he's Uncle Ben. Guys, my cousin's having a baby, like first, basically grandchild in our one side of my family from all the cousins. It's really freaking exciting. I didn't stream yesterday. We celebrated the roommate's birthday instead. I didn't want to take over the whole house. I'm glad you guys noticed, though, when I'm not around. That's what I thought. He's Uncle Ben's, even though we're not allowed to say that anymore.
It's not a company name anymore.
Right.
He's an uncle.
Right. I was just saying, like, the version of Uncle Ben's rice doesn't even exist. We're working our way through this cheese, guys. Did we even shred enough? Some of these have a good amount of jalapeno in them, too. It's going to be surprise. It's only pickled. They're very mild.
We're all gonna die.
It's only pickled, guys. Don't worry. The mix of the dark and white meat. Okay, so we're about halfway through our filling for halfway through filling up our pan. You know you're on the right path. That one was a little bit small. Like I said, though, it's okay. This is where we're at. 4 more to go. Pack them in there. Basically, stay on target. We got this, guys. Okay, I'm bringing the other cheese over now. I'm just gonna do this because we used most of it up, and now it looks like I'll be able to use the rest. I just didn't want to mix them too early, just in case we didn't use the old one up. We're about that FIFO. Okay. Will we get another 4 from this filling? It'll be pushing it. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? 3 left. And then into the oven, and we get to play a little bit of Legolos. Shopping? Oh, yeah. What the heck? Why couldn't I come with you? I could have helped. Wayne. Guys, is this accurate? If you wear flannel shirt, button up in Canada, that doesn't count as business casual? That's BS. That's what I'm saying. Just go full freaking cowboy tuxedo, just full jeans, top and bottom. That's his version of business cash. Boom, just show up in that. Be like, I didn't think I had to wear this, but here you go. Okay, we're saving that amount for the last one, just so that we can make an even pan. I mean, this did happen with the other enchiladas I made too. Some are larger, some are smaller. But usually you have about 2 per person anyways. One side is Samo's enchiladas and the other one is mine. I get the skinny ones. No. And then we save that cheese for the top, guys. Physics tests are graded. Dab on that, Annie. Now what? You gotta make some foods? What's everyone eating today? Didn't even ask that yet. I need to know. Scrape all the goodness out. Clean bowl. Love it. Okay, now we can bring this up. Done with the wraps. Too early? You're still 2 hours away from cookings. You've had such rich food this week. Oh, 'cause your birthday, right? Lauren says, easy. Hi, Lauren. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Can you give Luna a hug for me, please? I think she needs it. Yeah. Okay, now this is the fun part. We come in with our sauce. I was gonna wash my hands, but I don't think I should care as much as I was, because it's gonna get cheesy again. You're making canned soup, spicy chicken noodles, and clam chowder? What? You're going full soup mode? Soup kitchen over at Gearbox Man's house? I love it.
No soup for you. 2 weeks.
Bonk doesn't know what he's doing, but you got a New York strip that needs to be cooked. Sunday steak night? Ladle the sauce. You were playing a game and they talked about karaoke? What did you play, Lauren?
Like, it does look really good on a phone.
Oh, man. Time to sell the camera, I guess.
Even sideways.
Oh, man.
I could buy 3 GoPros for the price of that camera.
Oh, man. We're sauced up, baby.
And the new GoPros are magnetic mounts.
Ooh. Turkey enchiladas. I come to you today with hopes of helping to inspire my American viewers to use up their turkey after Thanksgiving. Because we just had our Canadian Thanksgiving last week, and this is something that we usually do to use up the turkey if it makes it that far. The game is called Life is Strange True Colors. Samo, can you please look this up? Cheese, cheese, cheese. I mean, you know that will definitely happen at our meetup. A karaoke night? 1,000%. It will be happening. We'll just like rent out the whole place. Sort of sequel. It has a standalone story. Everyone get your karaoke songs in line. Okay, we're completed. That wasn't so bad. The cooking part was great. Tech part, not the best. But this is going into the oven now. Just had to make a quick change. You never know. And I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer to check that. But it will probably take longer than that. Now we're gonna switch. While that's baking, we're gonna finish a Lego build from Friday's stream. Sam surprised me with a cute little Lego jack-o'-lantern that actually has a battery-powered light in it. I thought it would be cute to build it and then put it up on the fridge behind. Just need to show up takeover karaoke. You have a whole list? Show the Lego box. Okay, I can't switch it from this scene, really. I went too far. I don't know where I was going because I forgot Samo put it here. This is what it is. I think I've only ever done karaoke once. That's it, with Sam. The one time Sam fell in love with me and he's like, wow, I gotta make that woman my wife. But this is it. Okay, so you can see how it lights up. He says it worked. And there is 2 different faces. Okay, let's get back into here. So we got through 1 and 2. Now we're gonna finish with 3 and I'll show you our current progress. It's actually really freaking cool. Oh god. Somebody's beard hair in there. So that's where we're at. So we built like all the back and the base, and now we're gonna make the face. Oh, and we still got all this, and then the problem is I didn't mark the page where we stopped. I think it was here though. Yes, so we stopped here. Step 40, where it said put that on the back part, and now we're gonna actually build the top. Fun. Let's come in a little bit. You guys can see what I'm doing. And we'll pour this out too. It's just easier to work with. Your roommate has the Lego race car? Yeah, there's quite a few. Which one, if you know? That, and then, okay, we're going this. It's so freaking humid out today, guys. I can feel the snow is like coming in the air. Winter is coming. That was our step. Cool. Now we fill in the gaps. The cone is egg. That's a nice one. Just imagine driving in that car. That would be crazy. Flip it over, it says, and now we're gonna reinforce some stuff. One more right there. And now it says flip it back over, and we're done with that for now. Now we're building up the little battery pack, aka the candle that you put in the jack-o'-lantern. Who is carving a pumpkin this year? Wait. Oh, no, this is clear, not white. I don't think I've carved a pumpkin in a few years now, but once upon a time, we did carve a pumpkin on stream, a jack-o'-lantern, and I carved the Cook with Kate logo into it. I think there's a clip, actually, you can go back and watch on my page. But that was cool. I really actually love carving pumpkins. Okay, I think that's everything. You had the Harry Potter Legos growing up? I wish I could have all of those. I so would. It's just like you start to really lose a bunch of space. I don't have all this space to store those Legos. You guys even see this? Whoa, okay, so this is a fun part. So if you look here, so the battery and the light, it comes with this little thing, a little black like pull tab. So it comes with the black pull tab, and then it's obviously not gonna light up until you pull that out. That's always like a monumental part of these sets, is pulling out this tab, because then you can start testing the light. So you just pull that out, and then this is the button. Ready? Close your eyes. Watch out. And that's how it looks. So cool. Yeah, the Harry Potter Advent Calendar. That's one of my go-tos. Okay, this now goes on top like that. Gotta come closer, hey? Get into there. And now we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna go that there. This here. This blue thing into here. The gray bit. Don't be afraid to put the light on. And then this. Like that. And now this. How does this go in here? Like that? Yes! Whoa! So they have the light suspended from the top. How cool. Alright, a few other decorative things. Decor. And then we do still have this little bag of stuff too. Calady. So we got new phones recently, Bonk. And like the autocorrect, broken. Absolutely broken. So it's been making us giggle.
Calady! Don't you know?
Okay, that goes like that.
I wrote calendar and I got a calendee.
Calady. This one was a hard one to tell, but that is how it is. It's like, what are we even building? Need a P.O. box for my viewers to send gifts? In the past, if people have wanted me to send stuff, I'll just DM them and send them my address, and we've never had issues before.
So there's the Harry Potter. Whoa. There's the Harry Potter advent calendar.
That's the one. I love it so much. And so, like, I'll set up all these little sets now that I've got from the advent calendars as, like, a little Christmassy scene. I think we did it on stream once, too. Set up our little Christmas scene. It was fun. When's my next appointment? I need to add it to my calendar.
We gotta build the poinsettia.
Oh, yeah.
For Christmas.
What the heck? I don't even, like, know all these things exist. That. Okay, keep going. Sam says apparently there's another one that I don't know exists. What the heck? Those enchiladas are starting to smell yummy, though, I will say that. This is where we're at. Flip it, it says. What are you doing now? I don't want to see it. I didn't look.
Don't look then. You're getting back there.
Guys, is it a good one or what?
Oh, keep on looking that way.
What are you doing? We're trying to build.
There's this one that Keaton doesn't know about yet.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. I think he has a Lego buying problem. It's okay though. Okay, this is going on to here. Little bitlies. Okay, take this one. Also onto there. Seal it up. You guys are Lego lovers. It's really what's keeping the world together at this moment in time. Next one.
Really, really good.
Enchiladas. Papa in the park?
Hippo in the park.
Cute. Okay, next one. We're turning over the top. And then how does this go in? Oh, I see. So that black piece has the little circle to go onto the blue bit. So that's the press for the light? I'm obsessed.
What?
I'm obsessed. So you press down the stem and it lights up the pumpkin.
No way.
We have 4 minutes on the timer, but they're honestly smelling so good that they might be done quicker. So let's hurry up. Now I'm getting stressed. So much amazing stuff is happening right now. I can barely keep up. And also it is like, yeah, we are pumping up the heat in this place. I know.
Plus 12 outside right now.
She's a balmy one in Alberta today. Look at this. It kind of looks like a little happy face or something. How did that one? Oh, I was like, how did that not go up? Next. I don't know what this part's gonna be. A ghosty. It's a cute ghost. Oh my gosh. Look at his little mouth. Totally looks like Pac-Man almost, hey? What? It has like a little stand. So we need this. Wait. That. That. And then this. Where did it go? Up on the side? How did they attach it? Like that. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Ready? This part right here, that's the holder. Do I have a favorite coffee order or tea lately? Lauren says. We've not been going out for coffee much recently. Okay, since we're gonna switch to the next bag, we're gonna check the enchiladas first, just in case, before starting something new. But lately, Lauren, one of our favorite ones I've done recently was when I made that homemade pumpkin spice creamer on stream. That was freaking delicious as like a treat. Yeah, it can go more, guys. It can go a bit more, like 10 minutes, so we should be able to finish this. It's bubbling, but not really in the middle yet. What else, Samo? But yeah, this week, like, I've only been really drinking espressos. I don't know. I go through phases. What about you? Okay, do we want the, like, spooky looking face? Or do we want the really, like, nice, friendly looking face? Yeah, I used real cream. You want the what? Friendly looking one?
Yeah.
You don't want the spooky one? No. You fell into the hot pumpkin latte trap. Oh, I've had one already. Because it needs to happen every year. But after that, I was good. I got you addicted?
No way!
So, okay. I forgot about that, Lauren. So, also on a stream lately, we tried out a new boba company that's from Canada. Sam found this online. So this is the pearls that come just as tapioca. So don't swish them in the bag because you have to cook them. And then, yeah, we got like a coconut tea. It's so good though. That makes me so happy you tried it, White Dove. The coconut's your favorite, but you ordered 12 flavors. Did you get them all yet? I can't open the bag. Your coffee shop always gives Luna a biscuit. She, like, knows the routine now. She's like, yeah, we're going for coffee, Mom. Time to go get my biscuit. You get a drink. I get a snack. Sticks her head out the window even to grab it. That's our Luna. Okay, back to this. 10 minutes to crush this. That's a lot of pieces. Wait, this was the angry one. This was the angry one.
Nice.
We almost built the wrong one.
Got a little bit of a shot.
Got 4 so far ordered. 2 more the other times. I love it. Okay, friendly face. I love it, Lauren. All of our little stream animals over the years. Some have come and gone. We're putting in work. These are lots of little pieces, very finicky. And this is a 2 timers. So make 2 of them. Annie, your fountain pens are almost out of ink. I know we've had this chat on stream before about everyone's favorite pens that they use. Do you have a specific pen that you always use? I'm sure you do. Okay, that's where we're at. The salted caramel cheesecake again. Oh, you might break tradition. Okay, this isn't really focusing. I'm gonna take that out. Usually make a family cheesecake every birthday, but you might change it to the caramel one. That was seriously so good, right? Like, as far as caramel desserts, that really, like, hit it. Why am I not seeing the one piece here? Is this where we are stuck? So I'm supposed to have a curved piece like this. Oh, I see it. I see it. It was hiding. Phew. Phew. That was scary. Okay, wait. This goes up here. There we go. Like that. Nice. The Pelican M800. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I need to look this up. Actually, I'll do it on my phone so that I can check it out later. It's easier. I mean, he is a teacher. He's pretty serious about his pens. That's how much it is? My God. Why did I ask? Why did I even ask? I'm like literally sweating out of stress now. Lauren. I was gonna be like, yeah, I should totally try that pen out. Excuse me, what? Lauren's gonna die too. You're not supposed to put the price in chat. It's a surprise. It was cheaper. Wait, so you bought it in 2008 and it's lasted you this long? What the frick? That speaks for itself right there.
He's had it.
That's what I'm saying.
16 years.
That's what I'm saying. What an investment. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Good pens last decades. I just learned something new today. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, wait. Huh? We did it already. Oh, I see. This goes over here now. I see now. I can see how that's the eyes or something, right? Okay. Keep going with this crazy contraption. We only have 2 minutes left. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Although I will say, probably smart, if you've ever made enchiladas, let them rest a few moments before you get into there. Because it is literally going to be molten hot out of the oven. Let's see, I'm going to have a peek. Oh, yeah. There's some browning around the edges happening. Things are looking okay. So we're going to let those just chill on the side for a couple moments while we finish up this little face. Because that's seriously bubbling molten. I think they turned out really good, though. Okay, let's get this done. Team. I'm salivating now. I wish you guys could smell it, honestly. This would be one of those times. Okay, what's next? Oh, these go underneath. This goes out the side. And now we take this. And where the heck does this go? Okay, underneath. What? It's the face! Okay, there's a few more little bits to add, but we're pretty much there. So now we're gonna seal up the structure. This one goes that way. Yes, it does. That's so cute. It's like its little cheeks. And then the other ones, these are cool triangles. We'll fill this in. Does it fill it in? Pretty much. Where's the other cool one? There. What? Okay, there's still more. 2 times. 1, 2. We're going like that. And like that. Make sure you have the angles facing the right way. And now that goes underneath. Awesome. Look at that, guys. Okay, 4 more pieces and then I think that's it. Annie! I don't know where the sub image is, but I'm glad we got 1 chicken wing and I don't know where the rest of the alerts are either. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna look into that. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. Do we know these people? We got Mistress, Connie Nichols, Fluffy, Purple Rain, and Calamity's Twitch. Welcome, welcome, my wonderful peoples, and thank you, Annie, for gifting the subbies today to our wonderful community. Okay. Okay, that goes that way. I thought of you this week, Annie, when I was out grocery shopping. Because you did our groceries last week, so thank you very much for that. We did it! Flip the page. Completed. Let's set this up. Get rid of the extra pieces, and then it's enchilada time. Oh, I went high up. There we go. Does it just sit on there? Is there a specific way it sits in? It does. Okay, we got the lid on. Ta-da! Turn off the lights. Oh no, it's still too bright. Ta-da! Turn them all off. Ta-da! And then I want to just put it up top of the fridge. And we're back. Hello, welcome. Okay. Put those back in the container I had before. Isn't that so dang cute? Success. None fell on the floor. Okay, let's get our trivet. Only a little bit sweaty today. Please don't judge me. I've been doing things. You gotta clean your fridge. I think I'm on that stage of life too, Lauren, this week. Just like, I don't know. For whatever reason, every now and then, it just gets really bunged up out of the blue. I don't know how it happens. So it is worth it to kind of go through it. See if there's anything old, right? It's the service that we should provide for ourselves. Unless you get somebody else to do it for you, I guess. Okay, I'm getting a metal spatula. I was like, is it raining? Kind of looks like it, but it's not. It's about to drop. This pan is still molten hot, I'm sure. Excuse me. I don't know why I have a couple burpees right now. I usually just separate, and then I can see that it baked a little bit onto the bottom, or like feel it. And I will always go with this center one first out of the pan rather than the edges. Just like opens up the space for you, right? There's a cheese pull. And then we set that right on the plate. Now I can go for the edge one, as long as it's not too stuck in the pan. The sauce. Your camping trip? Are you going on a big trip soon? Whoa, that one exploded. No! That is the risk you have to be willing to take, though. And then, yeah, see how this sauce just, like, bakes into everything? That looks good, guys. Procrastination. Was talking to Sam this morning. I've been listening to podcasts because we started going to the gym early mornings again. I've been learning a little bit about how to make my life better. And then this one girl was talking about how, like, we don't usually all wake up full of motivation every day, right? That's kind of a hard one to be consistent with. But we can, in those times that we're not motivated, use our discipline to make our life better. Like, we can't always rely on being motivated, but we can definitely discipline ourselves. And maybe not enough of us do that, which is fair, right? Because, like, as adults, we don't like to be told what to do anymore. That's like our freedom. But at the same time, it's really just on our own selves to want to do better. Okay, Samo, you coming over? Is he coming over to have some snackies? Same here, Bonk. Like 2 weeks ago, just like gave myself like the biggest wake up call ever. And since then, I've just been trying to do better. Like literally just reevaluating my entire life. It's like, why do I act this way? But also like learning what motivates you and stuff like that can be helpful, right? Because we're all different. And yeah, this is still molten hot, guys. But I am going to start cutting it up so I can munch some pieces. This is how I eat enchiladas. Very messy. Very messy, but I like it to happen quick. So I just cut up little pieces and go to town. Let's go with this really delicious bite right here. Saucy. We got some Turks. What else? We'll get this one with the pepper. We're going in. I'm going to do a bit of sour cream. Just because that's what I like. You can also load it up with more salsa. But I did want to taste it first before I added the sour cream, but it's definitely going to be good with that. Wilson, you got to see what the pan looks like coming out of the oven. And also, hi, dude. I hope you're having a good weekend. That's what they looked like. Samo's first introduction into red sauce enchiladas, because I've only ever made him green. And that was only one time. You're having a good weekend? That's good to hear, dude. Load it up. Also, just like my Ukrainian and Polish heritage, I am a sour cream fiend. It's just something that's known. I hope you enjoy that. And I will say, guys, the smoked turkey, it's not overly smoked, so it doesn't just like overpower the whole dish. It's really good. Didn't get dried out when we baked it again because we loaded it up with the sauce. I really like the peppers and onions in there with the corn too. The corn adds a bit of sweetness that will cut through all of our chopped chilies that we added. So your mouth's just not on fire the whole time you're eating it. Faye, good to see you. Do you have an applesauce recipe that I love? So, one note about this. Lauren might. We actually noticed that I didn't have any applesauce recipes in the Discord, but Elsie Weens, I don't know if you see her in chat, she picked a bunch of apples recently and shared a recipe for applesauce in Discord, and it turned out really good. So I would definitely suggest that one. Yeah, she just made it. Did I use the turkey blend to smoke the turkey? We didn't use the turkey blend because we couldn't find it here for the pellets, Vella, but I did use the turkey brine from Traeger to brine the turkey before we smoked it. Is the onion and pepper too much? He says the onion and pepper is almost too much for him. He's more particular about that. But I think I melted them enough into everything that you don't like, there's no crunch of the onion or anything. It's just a bit sweet now. Oh, nice, Lauren. You just made it in the Instant Pot? You just picked a bunch of apples too. Guys, like, this is making me so roasted hot. Can you see that? Like, I am so sweaty right now. It's actually crazy. But it is so good. And it's not a spice that's on your tongue. It's like a full body sort of thing. I don't really know how to describe it. But either way, good. That's everything that I crave. And now we have like 6 more days of enchiladas. No, sorry, 3 days if we wanted each. Okay, switching this up. It would destroy your tum-tum. Aww. Le Sage. We didn't raid anyone last stream. I didn't know what to say. What are you doing? So I'm gonna go look. Samo's doing stuff. What's you doing? Seeing if it comes back? Let's turn it on and see. Guys, our one face camera today on stream, I hit the wrong button on the GoPro and then it just took all of the cameras out. But then we noticed the back of the Mac was insanely hot. So look at the difference from the GoPro to this. Oops. Like, I had to turn down my lights so much for the GoPro. That's how much I have to raise it. For the other camera. Yeah, it's sweaty. Okay. We're actually back. This is crazy. Oh no! And then for whatever reason, whenever the alerts play on the other scene, they always play it on this scene after, and I'm so confused. I think a ghost infiltrated the stream. We might have to do an exorcism. I've been burning Palo Santo. It's not helping.
And we need to burn
Annie's prank. It did it to Dust the other day too, and we were like, what the heck? Okay, we usually raid Chef Steve on Sundays, but I think I want to go see this first. Walter Mellon. He doesn't always stream on Sundays, and he's on today, part of our community. I can never say this, or I've never been taught how to pronounce it, but Kuing Aman, that's like a Jewish pastry, isn't it? But anyways, that's what he's making. Doing some baking, and I think we're gonna head over there. How do you say it? And otherwise, hope you guys have a good rest of the week. That actually looks so dang cute up there. I can't believe how fast the weekends always go by. But yeah, I'll be back on Friday, friends. I'll let you know what we're cooking up again. Yeah, have a safe week. Hopefully it doesn't snow tomorrow. Let's all go see Walter. See what he's cooking up. Maybe learn how to pronounce what he is making too. And guys, thanks for just being here this weekend. Sorry we didn't stream yesterday, but I forgot it was my roommate's birthday. Yeah, I didn't want to take over the whole house on his day, and we ended up taking him out for lunch, and it was awesome. Sometimes you just need to do that, right? It's not always about the internet. But if you guys need anything while we're not around, you know to pop into Discord, ask us anything that you need. And thanks everyone for all your contributions this weekend to Annie, 5 gifted subbies, Suki with the bits. We had Lauren subbies yesterday, Luna with the biddies too, Kermit resub, Titan resub. I think that's it.
Bye.
Love y'all. Thanks for coming to our enchilada stream today. And I hope to see you Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific. I'm going to hit this button. Have a wonderful week.